So I forgot to put this in the weekly reading as I was doing it. So I'm going to do it separately and put it under skills of the section of the website. But we are our own human pendulums. Uh, Pendulums are sometimes what you see people using, holding on to within their hand, and it dangles down and then it sways and moves. It isn't magic, it really is energy. And regardless of what's actually happening, the reason that it sometimes doesn't work is the questions have to be very specific. So you can't be wishy-washy. You can't be, well, if this, then that, because you're not going to get clear yes or no answers, because that's the key with being a human pendulum, but also using pendulum tools. You also can't think of multiple questions, because if you're thinking of multiple questions, they could be answering the fourth or fifth question down the line, and you think they're answering the first. So pendulums, are tricky to use, but that's just because of how people use them. Okay. However, being our own human pendulums, we can let our bodies do the work for us. There are some rules to it. One, the questions have to be specific yes or no answers. Okay. Number two, if you think of a question, think of only that question. If you think of an additional question, what you need to do is you need to take that step back and then re-ask that same question without thinking of anything else until you have the answer. Number three, and number three is first and most important. When you're doing it, you need to white light the space, the room that you're in, and indicate that only your spirit guides can answer yes or no questions for you. The reason this is the case is spirit guides typically do not lie to you. Family will lie to you, friends will lie to you, strangers will lie to you, because they want to give you what you want to hear, not necessarily what is the truth and what needs to be said. So spirit guides, absolutely, and only the ones that you can communicate when using either pendulums or being a human pendulum for yourself. Now, what does it mean to be a human pendulum? So, as we are crystallized beings full of fluidity and energy, we can be influenced by spirits, and it's why some spirits can affect us physically, emotionally, that kind of thing, is because it's part of the communication process. So to be a human pendulum, again, start off with white light, which if you don't know what that is, find the video out there. It's under one of the sections. Learn to white light first, clear your space first, and then become a human pendulum. And then ask your questions. Now, before you start that, you need to find out what is your yes or no body movement. And I'm going to show you in a moment what that means. So what you're going to do is you're going to, after you white light and say, only spirit guides are allowed here, nothing negative, nothing you will, no one else. You're going to stand and be relaxed. Don't tighten up, like stiff as a board. Just stand there, relax, close your eyes, and breathe. Okay? Once you do that, then you're going to ask, what is my yes? Your body's going to want to move, literally move. You won't fall. It feels weird. It's not evil, because again, only your spirit guides are guiding you. But your body will want to move, whether it's forward, backwards, side to side. You might even want to just lift an arm up. There's various deviations within the body on how they could do. You might feel like you want to spin to one side. But you just trust that. Then after you have your yes question, you're going to ask what is your no, because you need the opposite. Okay. And in some aspects, one of those answers could literally be no movement whatsoever. And the way you know that is you ask an additional time just to see, and then ask the other question. So if in the yes you're not moving at all, then ask the no. And if you move in the no, that's your no. You can go back to the yes question and confirm no movement. And then that is how you let your body do it. So very easy to do. I'm going to show you. Hopefully the video won't get too dark on me, but very easy to do. Fix my shorts here. I don't know if you can see me. I guess you don't necessarily need to see my face, but yeah, let me lift it up a little bit. Let's try that. Okay, you can see my face. So relax. My house is very protected, but closing my eyes. All right, relax and breathe. I'm sending white light through my living space here, indicating only spirit guides are allowed to answer. Breathing, relaxing. And then say, what is my yes? And as you see, I start to move forward. Dog's in the way, so she got hit. So I started to be pushed into the front direction. So again, I'm going to relax, wiggle it out, relax again. A few breaths. And then say, what is my no? And as you see, I start to fall backwards. So that is the spirits pushing you into your yes or no answers. So when you're asking a question, it needs to be specific question. Yes or no answer. No wishy-washies. Stick to one question. And that will help guide you down some of the decisions that we have on our own when we're not able to do them ourselves. Now, if you're going to do this with other people, make sure you are not doing it near each other. Your energies can influence each other, especially if somebody's already getting their yes answer. And the spirit is talking to that person, but you're close, so you're feeling that same yes push from the spirit guide that is guiding that other person. So if you're going to do it together, with another person to try it out, then you want to separate yourselves a little bit. Give yourself like a good 4 or 5 feet between each other, especially if somebody that's doing it has very strong energy in general and that they're energy sensitive or empathic. Those people have high amounts of energy, and so they will affect other people. So have fun. Again, you're safe as long as you do the instructions, and there's nothing to worry about.